Welcome back to Bruins Game Reactions. Boston Bruins lose 4-0 at the hands of the Nashville Predators and in Game 7 of the 82-game NHL regular season. And I'm getting real sick of this team. Changes need to be made, and they need to be made before Friday's game. Before Thursday's game against Dallas. This can't go on anymore. You can't have Max Jones as your second line center. Second line left winger, sorry, not center. And expect good things to happen. He has not made a positive impact all year. Game 1, you play him against Florida. That's fine. He has 2 penalties and plays like okay, so you pull him for a couple games, put him back in against the Panthers again. Plays a bit better, doesn't play great. Sit him for the Colorado game, put him back in for Utah. Plays his best game of the season. Now, to be fair, that bar is not very high, but he plays the best game of the season. Put him in against Nashville, 4 penalty minutes in the first period. The fact that he even got a single shift after that is appalling, considering both of those penalties were bad penalties that should not be getting taken this early in the season. And not by someone who you've signed $1 million to in this last offseason. Jim Montgomery. I want him fired. It is that simple. You pull your best player in Jeremy Swayman, who is the only reason you've won these games, by the way, with 6.5 minutes left. I'm not sure if that was him conceding defeat or if that was him thinking that they were still in it when they were down 3-0. He needs to go, and he needs to go sooner than later. Who's available? I don't know. I don't care. I am sick of what this lineup has been for the past 6 games. You had a really good game in Colorado. An alright game in Colorado. Coming to Utah, you play like coming to Nashville, you play worse. So, you fly home, have an off day in between, and you face Dallas Thursday at 7. And then you have the Toronto Maple Leafs in your own building at 7 o'clock on Saturday. This team needs changes before then. They need a new goalie. They need a new backup goalie. I want to specify that. Mark Kastelic has been the best player in this... wow, I don't even remember his name now. In this Linus Ullmark deal. On either side, whether that's Korpisalo, Kastelic, Ullmark, he has been the far and away best player. We didn't expect a lot from Korpisalo when he came here, especially given the nickname Forpisalo. You would like something better than what he's done. I get he didn't play this game, but it's the other games that he's played that I'm done with. He looks like Leaf goalies of past years. Minus Joseph Wolf, because stud apparently, once he comes back from injury. He doesn't know where his posts are. He can't lock down a puck. I don't know what it is. I trust that he is a good goalie. He has shown that he's been a good goalie in the past. They need something to rekindle this guy's passion for the game, because that's what it looks like. It looks like he's playing without passion. And that's something that you can't have when you're the 4th youngest team in the league and you're trying to go out there and win a Stanley Cup. When you just signed your star-studded goalie to 8 years at $8.25 million. He's been great, by the way. Swayman's played great. He had a 927 tonight. That's fucking as in the numbers right there. I think that's 3. That should probably be my limit for the night. you can't ask him to steal a game better than that. Like, this guy stood on his brain for you for the first period and a half when you were getting outshot to holy hell. And then he lets in a bad one, which that's going to happen. Again, you can't stop a puck when you have a teammate preventing you from stopping pucks. Like, you cannot allow your teammate to not do their job. And then you just get frozen. Like, great shot. I don't even know who that was from. I think it was Gustav Nyquist got the third one for them. Fourth one was an empty net goal. That's not important. I mean, there's nothing else to say. He has such a good track record in years past. He has done everything you've asked for him, minus book the bloody flights, because apparently that's what you need him to do as well. There is nothing more that you can ask from this guy. He's stood on his brain every single year he's been in your organization. And you go out like this and get 30 shots on a team, which, by the way, has 0 wins up to... They have 1 win now. They have 1 win up to this point. This is after filming the video, so... Tonight was their first win of the season, which... Congrats, Nashville. Got in the win column. Good for you. That's not why we're here. I'm at a loss for words. There's nothing more we can do. That fourth line, again, has been your best line. Like, they need to be your second line. I don't want Max Jones anywhere near this team again for the rest of that 2-year deal, which is god-awful, by the way. Make that fourth line your second line. So you have Marchand, Lindholm, Pasternak, Kaslik, Koepka, Peak. Those are your first 2 lines. They've been your best 2 lines. In opposite order. They've been your best 2 lines. Bottom 6, you have, I don't know, I guess you have Coyle, Zacha as your 2 centers. Beecher, he was the reason Swayman let in that second goal. I mean, there's not someone. I thought he's played alright. He hasn't played great this season, but he's played alright. This is going to be a long season. And I need to be here for it. Call up Fabian Lysell. Send Max Jones down. Call up Fabian Lysell. Because at this point, you got to try something. Because you can't go out there with Max Jones in your lineup again. I get that Lysell is a right winger. Jones is a left winger. They're interchangeable. Just like the 2 defensive sides. I don't know what else you do. I think that's it, really. That's all you can do now, because no one's going to want to take that Korpisalo contract. Even if you retain another, what is it, I think $1.5 million that they can retain. No one's going to want them. Like, look at Georgiev out in Colorado. He hasn't not played great at all this season. But again, not why we're here. I want to cry, man. I really want to cry. That's 4. I need to start censoring these. Shoot. You led a team who I don't think they've scored 4 this season. I have to double check that. I'll put that in at the end of the video. They haven't scored 4 at all this season. And you let them put up a 4 spot while your starting goalie has one of his best nights of this season. Which, by the way, he has had no training camp at all. This is still his first 2 weeks with the team. So, this is the end of the line for Swayman. If you think he played you gotta give him those games. Now we're into the regular season for Swayman. I don't hate that viewpoint, honestly. You know what? That's exactly what we're going to do. New record for the Boston Bruins, 0-0. You start over in Dallas. You start over in Boston. face Dallas, then Toronto, then you go back out on the road and face someone else. I don't have the schedule up in front of me. I just know that's the next 2 games. You have Swayman, your starter. You need to ride him like the horse that he is. That's 5. And hope Pasternak finds it. Marchand cannot be your first line left winger anymore. That is apparent. Oh, this team. Oh. Is this what the Leafs felt like 5 years ago when they drafted Marner and Nylander Matthews? Because this is what I get like they felt like. You're a good young team. You know you're good. And yet, you lay eggs like that. Yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Congratulations. This crest is now a meme for the next, how many games are left? 76 games left. 75 games left. Do I think this team can still make the playoffs? Yes, I do. Do I well and truly believe from the bottom of my heart that they will? Yes, I do. Do I think they're going to do anything in them? Not. Yeah. That's going to be it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching. Click like if you like. Click subscribe if you really liked. I picked this team when I was 5. That's all.